When Joe Walsh joined the Eagles in 1975, his arrival transformed the band's sound and injected an unpredictable energy that would shape some of their most enduring work. Walsh's guitar playing was raw, inventive, and unmistakably bold, bringing a new edge to the Eagles' established style. His signature riff on "Life in the Fast Lane" became an instant classic, though not everyone embraced it at first. Don Henley, protective of the band's original sound, initially resisted incorporating Walsh's wild style, unsure it would fit the Eagles' established identity. Glenn Frey, however, recognized the potential in allowing Walsh to experiment, encouraging Henley to step back and see what might emerge. The collaboration that followed proved transformative. Walsh's inventive guitar lines combined with Henley's introspective lyrics and Frey's melodic sensibility to create music that was both daring and timeless. Their partnership demonstrated that creative differences, when handled with mutual respect, could become a source of innovation rather than conflict, setting a tone for the band that would endure for decades. A lifeline in the dark years. Later, when Joe Walsh faced serious struggles with addiction, it was Don Henley who stood firmly by him, showing a loyalty that went beyond friendship or professional obligation. As Walsh later recounted, Henley and Frey intervened before the Eagles' 1994 reunion, insisting that he address his challenges before rejoining the band. Henley personally accompanied Walsh to rehab, offering support without judgment while emphasizing that recovery ultimately had to come from within. He continued to check in weekly, balancing accountability with encouragement, allowing Walsh to take responsibility for his own path to wellness. When Walsh completed treatment, Henley's gesture of gifting him a new Fender guitar, accompanied by a simple note that read, "Welcome back, Joe. Now go play like yourself," symbolized a profound combination of trust, patience, and tough love. That act, small in appearance but monumental in significance, reinforced the idea that friendship within the Eagles was grounded in support, loyalty, and a belief in each other's potential, even in life's most challenging moments. The pain of losing. Glenn Frey. The passing of Glenn Frey in 2016 marked one of the most emotional periods in the Eagles' history, leaving the band, and particularly Don Henley, grappling with profound loss. Frey was not only a musical partner but a creative soulmate, and his absence created a void that was deeply felt both personally and professionally. Walsh recalled seeing Henley sitting alone, listening to Desperado while visibly moved, a quiet reminder of the depth of their bond. In the immediate aftermath, Henley doubted whether the Eagles could continue without Frey, referring to the band as an empty shell in his grief. Yet with encouragement from Walsh and Timothy B. Schmidt, Henley agreed to invite Frey's son, Deacon, to join the group, allowing the music and Frey's legacy to continue. Before their first performance together, Henley reminded Walsh of the responsibility they carried, saying, "We have to do this for Glenn. We can't mess up." Each subsequent performance became a tribute not only to Frey's talent, but also to the enduring spirit of the band, demonstrating how grief and creativity could coexist and even heal over time. The turbulent 1980 breakup. The Eagles' 1980 breakup was a culmination of exhaustion, personal differences, and the intense pressures of life in one of the world's most successful bands. During the notorious Long Night in Wrong Beach concert, tempers flared, and conflicts that had simmered for years erupted in full view of each other and the audience. Walsh, in a state of exhaustion and jest, inadvertently contributed to the tension, while Henley, carrying much of the responsibility for the band's creative direction and image, reacted strongly. Although the fallout was bitter at the time, Walsh later reflected that he understood Henley's anger, recognizing the immense weight his bandmate had carried in maintaining the Eagles' professionalism, cohesion, and artistic vision. Even after the breakup, Henley maintained contact with Walsh, offering support in private moments without ever needing to revisit the conflicts of the past. What once divided them, temperament, creative differences, and high-pressure personalities, ultimately became a foundation for mutual respect and long-term loyalty. Behind the rumors and rivalries, over the years, Henley and Walsh were occasionally linked to similar social circles and romantic interests, most notably with Stevie Nicks, which fueled persistent rumors of rivalry. Yet the reality was far simpler and rooted in mutual respect. Walsh later clarified that his relationship with Nicks occurred years after her connection with Henley had ended, emphasizing that there had never been competition or betrayal. Their contrasting personalities, Henley's meticulous, disciplined approach paired with Walsh's spontaneous and carefree nature, might have suggested inevitable conflict, yet their bond remained strong because both valued honesty, integrity, and professionalism. Personal dramas never interfered with their music, and each recognized that loyalty and respect were far more important than gossip or misperceptions. In this way, Henley and Walsh modeled a form of partnership grounded not in ego or rivalry, but in the enduring principles of trust and shared purpose, the visionary and the free spirit. Don Henley's perfectionism, while occasionally testing the patience of his bandmates, was also a driving force behind the Eagles' enduring legacy. He would dedicate hours to refining lyrics, harmonies, and musical arrangements, seeking to ensure that every detail met a standard of excellence. Joe Walsh, the band's irrepressible free spirit, often lightened tense moments with humor and improvisation, once breaking into Sweet Home Alabama during a particularly serious rehearsal, a moment that drew only a faint smirk from Henley, but reminded everyone that balance and joy were essential to creativity. Despite their differences, Walsh deeply admired Henley's commitment to authenticity and integrity, recognizing that the Eagles' lasting impact was built on the discipline and intentionality Henley brought to their music. Their interplay, Henley's precision, and Walsh's spontaneity, created a dynamic that allowed both to flourish, blending structure with freedom, rigor with creativity, and discipline with playfulness. A legacy that endures today. Joe Walsh lives a life marked by recovery, family, and purpose. Over 30 years sober, he enjoys a fulfilling marriage and dedicates significant energy to charitable endeavors, particularly through VetSaid, supporting veterans with both financial aid and personal involvement. Don Henley leads a quieter life in Texas, balancing family, musical performance, and advocacy for environmental causes through initiatives like the Walden Woods Project. Despite decades of contrasting temperaments, the two remain connected by a bond forged in shared experiences, mutual respect, and unwavering commitment to both music and friendship. Their story, while interwoven with fame and artistic achievement, is ultimately one of resilience, loyalty, and personal growth. From Walsh's electrifying contributions on guitar to Henley's exacting lyrical vision, the Eagles' narrative is as much about friendship and trust as it is about chart-topping hits. Together they exemplify how shared purpose, accountability, and care for one another can transform a band from a collection of talented individuals into a lasting legacy. Their journey illustrates that enduring success is not merely defined by accolades, but by the relationships, forgiveness, and understanding that sustain creative collaboration across decades.